When we work with SharePoint, we're working in a browser. So our browser version actually changes what we see when we look at SharePoint. Also, Windows affects our SharePoint settings. So right now in this course, when you're working along with me, you're seeing my screen, which is Windows 8. So this is a Metro view, and also the latest version of Internet Explorer. You'll notice that there are no tabs, for example. I can't look at other pages of this site side by side because the Metro view in Windows 8 and Internet Explorer combine to give me this single window view of SharePoint. But there are many times that I want to be looking at SharePoint and looking at another page and be able to easily flip back and forth. Now, if I go to the bottom of my screen, and this is my Internet Explorer feature, I can simply right-click on my screen anywhere, and I can switch back to another screen. So that's not hard, but I'd actually like to have tabs and work with them side by side. Or I might want to be able to work with something that's on my desktop because, for example, if I wanted to drag something from my desktop into SharePoint, I have to be able to see my desktop, and I can't. If I'm working in this view, I'm not seeing the desktop at all. So how can I display SharePoint in a more traditional browser view that also gives me access to the desktop? Again, if I'm anywhere in my page, I simply right-click, click the Page Tools button, and choose View on the Desktop. What happens when I do that is SharePoint opens another version of this page out on the desktop. Here I am in my tabbed interface that I'm very familiar with. And here's the ability to open up other items that are on my desktop. So if I'd like to view on the desktop, it's really quick and easy. When I close this particular window, I still have my other window open. I can simply return to Start, and here I am right back in the same window I left just a moment ago in that Metro view in Internet Explorer. Now, if while I was out viewing SharePoint in the desktop, I made any changes, I added some files, for example, or deleted some, then I'll want to just refresh this really quickly to make sure that I'm actually seeing the latest version. But that's how easy it is to go out and view SharePoint on the desktop and then return and view SharePoint in that single window or Metro view.